What's happening, Grappling Nation? Coach Kennelly here, and today I'm going to talk about what do I look for in a competition. So I'm 36 years young, and at this age, I have to pick and choose my competitions wisely. And I made a rule set of 5 things that are the top priorities for me when choosing when and where to compete, which I'm actively doing right now. I'm debating over a Naga tournament, maybe a beach wrestling tournament. I'm not going to be able to make it out to Vegas, but there's a lot of things going on, so I'm going to let you know how I break down when and where to compete. Number 1 is prestige. What is the tournament valued at? I don't want to go to your local jamborees. I don't want to be wrestling or grappling in high schools or weird settings. So it needs to be a tournament that holds some value. Obviously, I'm white belt. I'm building myself up on the regional scene, but I learned that some are better than others. And USA Wrestling, I go in a lot of their tournaments where I compete now, and not do your local stuff that's hosted by your high school or somebody that might just be, figuring things out. Or maybe if I do it, I can help them out to earn money, but a lot of those things are poorly run. You won't find competition. Other things that I'm going into here. And also, I envision myself like a classic car. I don't own one, but from what I've been told, a classic car is not something you drive every day. It's something you take out once in a while to go on a good cruise. So I'm only competing once in a while. I want to go on good cruises, and prestige is a big factor in that. With a prestigious tournament, is going to bring competition with a good skill, and I'm going to get those competitors to show up. So I'm not going to be worried about showing up and not getting any matches, because this is something that holds value. This is something you can't go out and buy at a Walmart. This is why I compete. Prestige and honor is the top one, and just test my skills overall is what I look for in a competition, and it needs to have a certain level of prestige. Next, what we got up is a time commitment. Where is the location is very important. What is the scenery like? I don't want to compete in boring places. So if I'm going to travel somewhere, if I'm going to take in maybe a family trip, maybe a team trip, what type of time commitment am I looking at? Do I have time to travel a week? Do I have to do a quick day trip? Is it there and back? So that's going to be a factor. Secondly, how much time am I away from my family? Because at this point in life, I can make money, but time I can't get back, so time is my top priority here. After time is the cost, because I still am broke, but what is the cost? Do I get an early bird discount? Do I get certain registration for going? Do I have to buy like a USA Wrestling card, IBJJF card to go, which I'm also looking at doing the Masters out there. So cost is going to be coming. Do I save money by doing 2 styles? Do I get to do that gi or no gi type of thing, which I'll talk about later on in rule set? But money is always a factor. I want to get a good bang for my buck. Rule set is next. I'm looking for something that's going to be competition, where maybe submission only, maybe there's ADCC type of rules. I don't want a boring rule set, and I want to see if it's gi or no gi, and how many matches am I going to get throughout that day. So I want to make it worthwhile to go there and get, probably at least 4 or 5 matches, but I don't want to kill myself and do about 12 to 14 matches that some of these young people are doing a day that my body just doesn't have the time or will to do anymore. And lastly, awards. They're not very valuable on my list. They go and they just hide in a basement somewhere. If I get my own gym, hopefully I'll have them spread out like I've seen. But one of my first motivations for getting back in competition was seeing a man's arm, a fellow wrestling coach and jiu-jitsu competitioner, and it was, or a fighter, wrestling match, whatever it was raised against another man. And I thought that would be great to just get my arm raised in victory competing against another man. And the awards, the belts, the swords, the medals are cool. My kids love them, and not going to lie, it's part of the reason I do it, but it's not something I'm not wearing my medal every day like Kurt Angle. So those are the reasons why I choose to compete and where I choose to do it. Let me know if you agree, disagree, something I'm missing out, or something I should add in. Thanks for watching. It's always peace and much love to you.